Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. Today I'm going to be playing The Confession. Now from what I gather, it is... I don't know whether it's a personality test that's been put into the game, but I was searching for interactive movies on Steam and there's a few that I want to play, but this was also in the recommended list, so I thought I'd give this a go first because it looks like a laugh. Let's do it. Mommy Superior, welcome to my altar, my child. Have you come to make a confession? Yes. I can tell you've been very, very naughty. You see, I think you've got some sins that need venting. I can smell them. You can smell my sins, can you? I can taste them. Or you will. You'll taste my sins. I can feel them. You will confess. They all confess. You see, I know you've come here for a reason. You've come here in order to atone for your sins. Or perhaps, you've not sinned enough. Either way, we're going to get to the bottom of this, my child. When I'm done with you, the divine spirit that resides in these halls will make a judgment. When our Lord has judged you sufficiently, he will either bless you with the gift or condemn you to never-ending punishment. But no matter what, you will confess. In order to get your confession, I will be asking you a series of questions. The most important part of this process, and a part that I must stress to you, is that you cannot, under any circumstances, answer any of these questions with anything other than the absolute truth. Alright, this should be a laugh. Some of these questions will be extremely hard to answer, I doubt that. Some of these questions will be extremely uncomfortable. But let's get on with it. Some of these questions will be extremely embarrassing. But if you seek divine judgment, you must be honest with yourself. I'm a pretty honest guy, to be honest. To be honest, I'm honest. Under no circumstances are you to lie to me. Oh, but then again, I feel like lying to her just to rile her up. Fancy taking the one-way ticket train to fucking hell. And I mean under no circumstances. If you lie to me, I will literally bite your dick in half. What the fuck? Maybe we'll lie just to get it, just to test their theory. Like right in half. Like as hard as I possibly can, super dick chomp right in half. What the fuck is this game I'm playing? And if you don't have a dick, I will surgically attach a dick to you just for the sole purpose of biting it in half. What the hell am I even playing? I hope I made my position clear. Okay, dick chopper. Now if you're ready to begin, I'd like to start asking you a simple series of basic questions. Take your time with these, there's no rush. I want you to really think about your answers before you give them. The longer you think about them, nah, fucking hell. Well, let's get to the questions. Get the confession underway. Let's have a little music to set the mood. Here we go. Have you ever fisted a nun all the time? I'm glad that one's out the way. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yeah, I would pretty much say so. I might have already told a porcupine because as a matter of fact I haven't in fact fisted a nun. Although if anybody that I have fisted becomes a nun, maybe I can get away with that, so there's still time. Would you consider yourself to be a sexual person? Yeah. Do you ever touch yourself at night? Always, all the time? Yes. Did you ever touch yourself in the day? Yes, obviously. Do you masturbate at least once a week? Yes, fucking once, is that it, mate? There's not enough days in the week. Have you masturbated a day? Yes. Do you enjoy the sensation of having things enter your anus? Yes. Have you ever stuck an object into your urethra? I actually have, yeah. It wasn't my choice though, but yes. Have you ever fantasized about having sex with your best friend? Not really. No. Have you ever fantasized about having sex with your best friend's parent? Yes. Oh shit, son. Have you ever fantasized about having sex with your parent? No. What the fuck? Have you ever fantasized about having sex with an animal? No. Yes. Yes, I'm just gonna say yes. No, definitely not. Do you like the thought of being tied up? Not really. Do you like the thought of performing oral sex? Yes. Do you like the thought of receiving oral? Yes. Do you like the thought of putting objects up someone else's anus? Not really. Doesn't really do it for me, that, like. Do you like the thought of being called a naughty little slut? I think I would find it amusing. Do you like the thought of being degraded? Probably not, nah. Do you like the thought of degrading others? Not really. Do you like the thought of being urinated on? Yes. Do you like the thought of dressing up in slutty outfits? Yes. Do you like being called names like daddy? Not really, that's a bit fucking creepy for me, that, to be honest. Do you like being called like names, baby boy? Yeah, that's alright, I'm pretty much happy with that. Do you like the thought of being fisted? I would say no, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't try it, like. Yes, obviously I watch porn. Is this going anywhere? How many fucking questions are there in this? Do you like the thought of being choked? Not really, I didn't fancy being real naked choked out, like. Do you enjoy the thought of having your genitals kicked repeatedly? Not being funny, right? I know that's the thing. Not for me, like, I didn't want anything to go really anywhere closer near my balls, especially nothing that's gonna cause us pain. Have you ever eaten ass? Aye, go on then. Have you ever pinched your nipples really hard? Yes. Do you prefer to keep your genitals shaved? Yes. I like to be a dolphin. Have you ever licked a window? I cannot say that I have. I pretended to. Have you ever masturbated in public? In public? I didn't think I have. I've wanked out of a window once. I'd say yes, go on. Have you ever urinated? Yes, obviously. Have you ever masturbated with fruit or vegetables? I cannot say that I have. I'm not ruling it out though. Do you cry when you orgasm? It depends how painful it is. Would you fuck Santa Claus if you had the opportunity? Might give it a go, like. Because at the end of the day, he's a mythical being, and I think you'd be a fool to pass up that opportunity. Have you ever lit your arm on fire and fist fucked with? No. Yeah. Me neither. Look at her face, she's probably a dirty bitch. I think she's the devil. If you could come through your screen right now, would you want... If I could come through your screen right now, would you want me to? Yes. If I could come through your screen right now, yes. I would like to see it. If you only had one day left to live, would you choose to spend it having sex? If I'm honest, I don't know if I would. This might sound pretty bad, this, right? But it would definitely be part of that day. But I'd probably want to play some games, like. I'd go with yes. If you could have sex with a demon, would you? No, I wouldn't. I don't think I would, like. Life's too short for that shit. If you could duplicate yourself, well, yes, I would definitely fuck myself. If you could lick your own genitals, would you? Can I say that? I think I would, like. Then again, there's a story, right? There's a story. I'm not naming any names, right? There was a rumour going around my school that one of the lads we know had his bottom 2 ribs removed for whatever operation, and he can now suck his own dick. And I thought long and hard about this. I didn't think long and hard about this. It was probably only an instant thought, but I was like, I'd definitely, if I could suck my dick, I'd definitely give it a go, like. Would you enjoy having sex outdoors? Yes. Would run naked down the street in a crowded neighbourhood for fun? Probably not. That's not my idea of fun, like. Have you ever flashed anyone your naked body? Yes. Would you fuck me? Yes. I'd fuck me. I bet you she has, with that thing on her necklace. I wonder if this ever changes. Can we control her? No. Would you let a spider crawl on your... No, not a chance. Not really afraid of spiders, but that's not for me, like. Would you cheat on your partner in a relationship? Definitely not. Would you have sex with an alien if you met one? It depends, because what if it's like that blue lass from Mass Effect? I probably would. Have you ever masturbated to anime? I don't really know. Like, I bet you I have. You know what it is? I'll probably go as far to say there's very little I haven't masturbated to, so I'm just gonna go with yes. anime, like cartoons? I think I probably have. Have you ever thought about elderly people? Nah, that doesn't do it. Then again, I don't know, has it? Elderly. Like what we're talking about, like retired. Yeah. Whew. Don't know if I should be saying this, right? But there's a next door neighbour I used to live with, right? Growing up around them all my life. And never passed a fleeting thought or whatever, right? So they're probably in the late 60s, early 70s now, right? But I saw the woman recently, and damn, she has ripened and matured with age. She is like, for an older lady, she's absolutely stunning. So yeah, probably yes. I think that's a yes. Are you attracted to intelligence above aesthetics? I wouldn't say no. Sorry, I would say no. I don't think I am. I mean, a certain level of intelligence, yes, but aesthetics, I've got to physically do it for you. Are you attracted to tattoos? Not at all. Do you like the idea of being drunk? Not at all. Do you like the idea of being high? Not at all. Are you horny right now? I want to say yes, but I'm actually not. Are you uncomfortable answering some of these questions? No. Are some of these questions sillier than tits on a tackle? A bit like. Do you like the idea of having sex with multiple people at once? I didn't get us wrong, I'm pretty open, right? But that's never ever done it for me. I'm a one woman type of guy. Do tentacles arouse you? No. What's this shit? If you could somehow modify your genitals in any way, would you? No. If an attractive stranger bluntly asked you to go back to their place to have sex, would you drop what you were doing and accept their offer? I probably wouldn't, like, because I think you've got to be some type of fucking weirdo to do that, and I'd just probably think, like, how many types of AIDS am I going to get? If you knew someone had COVID-19, would you still fuck them? Yes. So, cough, so this game must be recent. Well, within the last year, probably. You want to get busy? Cough. Yes, was that a question? Do you like the idea of being married? No. Do you like the idea of... Wait, they had on. 2 seconds, I need a drink, but I've actually lost it. I've lost my drink. Got it, hold on. 2 seconds, lads. Do you like the idea of sleeping with someone who's already married? Nah. And I think if we're talking about like turn-ons and shit like that, what she's talking about, that doesn't do no for me. Because it's like, the person that's already married has obviously got issues that they're wanting to do this. And I can't stand people with issues, but it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? Nah, fuck that, sort your shit out before you want to get with me, like. Have you ever masturbated with a vacuum hoover? No. actually haven't. Thought about it. Not gonna lie, thought about it, but nah. I didn't fancy losing me dick in a vacuum accident. Have you ever been licked by one of your pets while masturbating? No. Has anyone ever caught you masturbating? I'm like a masturbation ninja. I've never been caught. If I told you God was watching you masturbate, would that turn you on? I don't think it would turn us on. I wouldn't be bothered though. You can crack on. Do what you gotta do, homie. Would you ever have sex with someone you were not attracted to? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. But the reason is because I don't necessarily need, depending on the situation, I don't necessarily need to be, but then again, no, there will be a level of attraction to them. But then again, I think this is meaning the extremes, isn't it? If I was completely not attracted to someone, I wouldn't have sex with them. But I'm not saying I wouldn't have sex with someone I didn't really find attractive. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough question. But I want to say yes because I probably would if this situation arose. Do you fantasize about having sex with a celebrity? Aye, definitely. Have you ever had a wet dream? Fuck right. Yes. Actually, no, it is. I wish I had these more often. See if it's having a wank on it. doing it in your sleep, you can get up and fucking get on with your day. Actually, I'll tell you a story about that. I had bloody hell, this was a few years ago now. I was having a dream. It must have been a lucid dream or something. And I woke up with the hardest of granite cocks I've ever had in my life. Like, honestly, it was painful, this erection, right? But I needed a toilet, I needed a wee. And I couldn't have a wee because of how throbbing and just painful this erection was. I couldn't go to the toilet. And I had to masturbate to get it to go down. Otherwise my bladder would have exploded. This is why I don't think the human body is designed particularly well for men on that front. Would you ever star in a porn film? I'd probably give it a go, aye. Have you ever got a phone number from someone who's interested in you, but you decided not to call them? Yes. Have you ever given someone who's interested in you a fake phone number to avoid future contact with them? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a bully in the bedroom? No. Would you consider yourself to be attractive? Yes. Do you sometimes struggle with confidence in your love life? No. Are you comfortable with your body? Yes. Do you like showing yourself off in the nude? Yeah, I do, if I'm honest. As long as it's to the right person. I'm not just gonna dance about naked, show my body off to everyone, but to the people who deserve it, aye. Would you consider yourself to be sexually adventurous? Yes. I'm not like ridiculously adventurous, but let's put it this way, like, aye. Would you have sex with a dirty, unbathed homeless person? Definitely not. Then I say definitely not, right? Definitely not in my situation. But let's say the apocalypse comes. Maybe. Would you have sex with someone you were deeply in love with, but they had an incurable sexually transmitted infection? Yes. Yeah, I would. Definitely would. Do you like the idea of watching someone have sex without them knowing that you're watching them? Ooh. It's a tricky one, that, like. Well, I'd say, go on. I think, yeah. I think it's quite fun. But then again, do you not kind of get that watching porn, don't you? They don't know you're watching them. But I get what it means, like in real life. Like if I was like had a pair of binoculars and I was looking out the window and I saw a couple having sex across the way, I'd fucking definitely watch. Do you have to be attracted to someone's personality in order to have sex with them? Yes. I do. Because if someone's personality is fucking disgusting, don't you want to be around them? So yeah, to a certain extent. Do you prefer monogamy in a relationship? I think monogamy is like just you and the other person. Yes, I do. Would you try anything once? Nah, not anything. What if the question is like, would you try rubbing a cheese grater on your cock? Nah, that's not for me. Like, do you ever growl during sex? Ooh, like wild animal. I wouldn't say I growl, like. Nah. Do you like the idea of being suffocated? Nah, that's not for me, that. I like to be fully present. Do you like the idea of making... Yeah, I'm gonna make love. Are you attracted to partners who are taller than you? Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think height bothers me, so... Yes, I'm attracted to both taller and not as tall. Do you prefer to have sex with someone whom you know nothing about? Not really. If an angel appeared in your room and wanted to conceive a child with you, would you go for it? No, not a chance. I didn't care if fucking Jennifer Lopez appeared in my room and went, I want to have a baby, I got fuck that. Not interested in kids. If a demon appeared in your room and wanted to conceive a child with you, would you go for it? Nope. I'm here, did you see that? Do you feel the presence of someone unseen in your room right now? Yes. Are you naked right now? I'm not, but I can be. Do you like the thought of being spanked? I think it would be alright for a laugh, like. Do you like the thought of being slapped? Not really, I didn't think that does no for me, that. Do you like having your hair played with or pulled during sex? Yeah, I think that, yeah. Do you like playing with or pulling your partner's hair? Yes. If you had an incurable sexually transmitted disease, would you intentionally spread it to other partners? If by intentionally, like, I'd definitely tell them first. So then you are intentionally doing it, aren't you? Yeah, I would. But, obviously, speak to them about it. Have you ever had sex or masturbated in a public restroom? Actually have. Lads, I actually have. I used to work 12-hour shifts, and I used to do night shifts sometimes, and sometimes, like, you just need to bust a nut. So I used to go to the toilets and fucking absolutely bash one out. Would you have sex with someone for money? Yes. Would you have sex with someone for money on a regular basis if you could earn a living from it? Okay, yes I would. Would you pay money to have sex with someone? I probably wouldn't, nah. It's not been for me. Like, I've been to plenty of places where there's been red light districts and everything, but it's never appealed to us, you know what I mean? Because what's the word I'm coming across? Like, I want to bring across is I don't feel a need to, and this is going to sound really derogatory for anyone that's in the sex trade industry, but like, I didn't fancy fucking stirring that porridge pot, like, you know what I mean? Especially when you're paying money for it. Nah. If you could have sex with anyone in the world one time, would it be someone other than the person you're currently dating or wish to be dating? Let's think. If you could have sex with anyone in the world one time, would it be someone other than the person you're currently dating or wish to be dating? You know what it is? I think now, in the past, if you'd asked this question, I would have been like, oh yeah, like about when I was younger, be like, oh yeah, it would have been someone like, trying to think of the people that I really like to look up. I used to like Rihanna. I didn't really like her anymore. Like celebrities, Jennifer Lopez. I used to have a massive crush on her when I was in my late teens. So then Shakira's pretty banging. But do you know what it is? People aren't always what they seem. I think if you do meet people that you like, that you don't know but you like from a movie star and stuff, it's never gonna be as good as what you've made out in your head. So nah, I didn't think I would. Like, it would be interesting if this was available, if like someone to give you the power to go like, oh, you can have sex with anyone in the world. It's just sex, mate. Like, it's just it sounds pretty bad, but it's just another vagina, and there's no feelings or passion there. I think it would be shit, mate. It would be shit. So I don't think I would. Would you consider yourself to be a sexually healthy individual? Yes. Do you often take sexual risks you ought not to take? Nah, I'm pretty sensible. Didn't get us wrong, there's been a few mishaps in the past, but I've been pretty healthy, I think. Definitely not often. Have you ever had a sexually transmitted infection? I actually haven't. Do you dislike the use of condoms during sex? Do you know what it is? I'm probably one of the only people that I don't really mind it. Obviously I like it better without it, but for my early days I always used to wrap it up, like. I know some people do. I know some people are brutally against wrapping it up to the even extent where they'll like say they will and don't, and I think that's fucking disgusting, to be honest. But I don't dislike them. In fact, like, I know that's during sex, but between me and you lads, I quite enjoy the occasional poshy. If you didn't know what a poshy is, it's when you have a wank with a condom on. It just saves the mess, doesn't it? If you could have sex while riding on horseback, would you? I don't know, because if the horse has gone full built, would your balls not be getting absolutely crushed in between you and the horse? Like, I don't know if that's for me, like. Would you put up a fight if someone tried to steal your partner away from you? Yes. I would crush them. If your partner told you that they were attracted to someone in your family, but not as much as they're attracted to you, would it still bother you? Date nah. It depends. Because me and my lass will always talk about like, oh, who's this? Ah, it's just someone ringing us. Me and my lass talk about everything. There's nothing we can't talk about. And we always talk about like, oh, who do you think's physically attractive, as in like good looking, you know what I mean? But I think the difference is if my partner come round and told me like, oh, I'm attracted to your dad, that's different. That is different, innit? That means like it's a bit weird. I don't think this is healthy. I think if someone tells you that they're attracted to somebody else but not as much as you, that's just like, it means that when your relationship fucks up, that's their backup plan. And nah, that's not good, that, mate. Do you get anxiety before having sex with someone for the first time? I think, yeah, definitely. Anxiety, excitement, it's all because you didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're gonna be, even though everyone's different. Hold on, I need to sneeze. That's not gonna. My sneeze is not coming out though. You didn't know if you're gonna hit all the right spots because everybody's different. If you're feeling depressed, does sex make you feel better? I didn't, huh? I've never been depressed. I kind of say, if you're feeling depressed, does sex make you feel better? I can't answer that question because I didn't know. I mean, if you're feeling sad, does sex make you feel better? Then I'd say yes, it will, because it'll make you happier. Have you ever lied to anyone about the number of sexual partners you've had? Yes, definitely have. In the early days. Have you ever had over 10 sexual partners in your lifetime? Nope. Now me, homie. Have you had over 5 sexual partners in your lifetime? I've had bang on 5, so over 5. No, bang on 5. Does talking about sex in front of others make you uncomfortable? Nah, definitely not. This is probably a pretty good place to stop this portion of our confession. But don't think I'm done with you yet. Oh no, we are just getting started here. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. Oh, this is where it gets good. This is going to be interesting. We'll see how well you hold up while diving deep into each scenario. Remember, the key here is to answer honestly. I think we could use some more appropriate music for this wild fiesta we're about to have. What the fuck is this boss music? I feel like I'm in fucking Spain or something. You're walking down a dark alley and out of hold on 2 seconds. Right, I don't know, I need to turn the volume down here, it's too loud. Just knock the volume down a little bit because it's a bit weird. So shit, I missed the question. Oh shit. I don't know what the question was. I think all these answers are pretty fucking stupid, aren't they? I don't know what the answer was, but I'd probably turn away and run. Fuck that. I see. You're home alone. You get a sudden urge to go to the kitchen and make yourself a bigger bowl of cereal. However, you've got no milk left. The only way to get milk is to go across the street and milk your neighbour's cow. However, the only way their cow produces milk is if you milk it with your lips. What? I didn't think that's safe to do, mate, because it's not pasteurised, so nah. But I guess I'm not having cereal, yeah, fuck that. Interesting. Is this really a personality test? I wonder if we do get like an insightful thing at the end, or this is just going to be completely ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. Look at the state of the game. Your parents walk into your room while you're masturbating. They sit in your bed and begin to tell you about this awesome new show on Netflix. They've been here for 10 minutes and won't go away. What do you do? Probably stop masturbating after the first 5 minutes. I'm just telling them, I'll be like, yeah mate, you're just gonna have to fucking get out because I'm about to bust in an alley with you. That's probably wise. You hear a knocking at your window. You walk over and open it, but no one's there. All of a sudden, a giant tentacle reaches through the window and slides into your pants. It grabs a hold of you and won't let go. What do you do? What do you do? Thank the hentai gods for answering your prayers. Stand there and go along for the ride. Grab the closest weeb blade and chop at it. Kami hammer. I've got no idea what any of this shit means, but I'd probably just let it get on with it. That's probably what I'd do too. Your friend asks you to stay the night at their house. You hang out, fall asleep, and are awoken in the middle of the night by them standing over you, furiously masturbating 3 inches from your face. What do you do? Oh, fucking. This is a pretty primitive alarm clock, Bill. Some may call it even an alarm clock. I'll show myself out. Moving on. You're eating out at a restaurant. Eating out as in not eating at home. And the waitress comes over to your table after you've already eaten half of your food to explain to you that the chef was caught jerking off in the customer's food before serving them. What do you do? I'll probably murder him, like. I'd probably stab him up, like. I'd probably end up in jail. What a predicament. You're sitting in the park minding your own business and a little bird comes over and starts chirping loudly in your ear. Suddenly, the bird turns into an old man and sits next to you. Then, a second bird flies over, begins to loudly chirp in your other ear, and then suddenly it too turns into an elderly gentleman, whom decides to sit beside you. Then a third one does it, and suddenly, nothing happens. This time it's just a regular bird. What do you do? Ask if I look like Mary Poppins. Do I look like Mary fucking Poppins? Some of these questions are strange, I know. You're standing in line at the grocery store with a box of condoms in one hand and a cheap gift card to Starbucks in the other. Cashier looks at you very questioningly and she scans your items. What do you do? What is this? What the fuck are these questions? Pay for my goods and walk away. Yeah, I mean that's what you do at a supermarket, isn't it? Very smooth. You're watching your favourite porn and suddenly the actors turn into birds. You know what? We're just going to skip this one. You're playing Dungeons and Dragons with your friends and somebody rolls a 20 critical hit. They yell as they plunge their +4 cock of smiting into your -1 cursed bag of bad times. Obviously this game has taken a turn for the worse. What do you do? Pray that my deity isn't watching right now. Ask if I can re-roll my character one with less trauma. That's a fair call. You're playing a computer game and speaking to a hot blonde single nun. She asks you a series of questions and you kind of have the feeling that she wants to fuck you. I was just talking about her. But she's a little shy and doesn't want to come out and say it. What do you do? Definitely have sex with the nun by the looks of it. Well, would you look at that? Good to know. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our confession. Good, because this portion was dog shit. I want to ask you a set of would you rather. However, some of them will be easy, some of them will be very, very hard. I bet you they will. He's filthy. Just remember, honesty is the only thing that matters when it comes to judgment. Let's get some appropriate tunage going on. Oh, please don't. And away we go. Would you rather give the first 90% of a blowjob or the final 10%? I'd probably count the first 90%. These are funny, these. Would you rather be ragingly horny 24 hours a day or never be able to have an orgasm? Would you rather be ragingly horny 24 hours a day or never be able to have an orgasm ever again? Ragingly horny, probably, like. Although that would probably drive you crazy. Would you rather watch your parents have sex or have your parents watch you have sex? I'd probably let my parents watch me have sex, if I'm honest. Would you rather have group sex with complete strangers or have group sex with all of your exes? Know what it is, I'd probably pick group sex with all my exes, because at least I know they'll not be absolute mingers. There you go. Would you rather make out with your boss or watch your partner make out with the boss? Would you rather make out with your boss or watch your partner? Yeah, I'd probably do me. Would you rather your partner see a sex video of you and your cousin or see a sex video of you and your partner's best friend? Wait there, what? Would you rather your partner see a sex video of you and your cousin or see a sex video of you and your partner's best friend? Tricky one, that, like. I'm gonna say probably see a sex video of my partner and my partner's best friend, as long as it was pre our relationship. A what? Oh no, sorry, I read it wrong. Or see a video of you and your partner's best friend. Well, I'm gonna go with the cousin one then. Would you rather suck at foreplay or suck at sex? It's a tricky one, that. Because foreplay is a fucking huge. But I think I would probably choose to suck at foreplay. Would you rather marry a virgin or would you rather marry someone who's very experienced but had a lot of sexual partners? I'd probably go with the experienced partner. In fact, I definitely would. I don't think, like, if I talk about marriage here, how do you know what you want if you're a virgin? You know what I mean? Like, you've got no experience. Like, how do you know that this is what you want? Or even, how do you even know yourself? You know what I mean? Would you rather be a partner who would you rather be with a partner who you can't please sexually, or would you rather be with a partner who can't please you sexually? I think I think in this situation I would rather be with a partner who couldn't please me sexually, because I can sort myself right out, lads. So I wouldn't want to be in this boat, because I think it would make you feel like less of a man. So I'd rather be with a partner who can't please me. Would you rather fart uncontrollably when you have an orgasm or non-stop cry inconsolably when you orgasm? I'd rather fart, like. It might have happened in the past. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples, right? Or nipple-sized? I'd rather have finger-sized nipples. Because if you had nipple-sized fingers, you couldn't fucking give anyone a good fanny blasting, could you? Finger-sized nipples. Would you rather have sex with a disgusting, smelly, ugly person, or the most beautiful, elegant, fresh corpse? I'd probably choose, definitely the corpse. Because this disgusting, smelly, ugly person might as well be a corpse, and the beautiful, elegant, fresh corpse might as well be a beautiful person, so I'm going to pick the dead person, like. Would you rather have sex with someone with very bad body odor, or someone with really awful breath? Tricky. Very tricky. I'm not particularly good with smells. I say I'm not particularly. They don't make us sick or anything, but I do notice it. And both of these are like really, like, nobody likes these things. And I think both of these can really turn a lot of people away. Tell you what, I've made my decision. I'm gonna go with the really awful breath. The reason is, I can get away for the breath when I'm fucking face deep in clunge. Whereas if they've got really bad body odor, then like you cannot really escape 90% of the smell. Whereas this is like this top, like just the head. So I'm probably gonna go with a really awful breath, because at least then I can probably, yeah, definitely. I've made my decision. I've put logical thought into it. Because if they've got awful breath, you can spin them around and hit them from the back. We'll go with that. Would you rather wear someone else's dirty stained underwear for an entire day, or use their toothbrush for 5 minutes? I'd use the toothbrush for 5 minutes, I don't really mind. Would you rather have sex with me or have sex with me? Yeah, go on then. I think I've heard enough. Asked you many questions, you've given me many answers. Allow me to consult for a moment with him. The devil. I bet he's just the devil, she's not even a nun. Aha, judgment is upon thee. Based on the answers you presented me, I can see what judgment he wishes upon your soul. It's all so clear now. Also, that's it. That's the end of the questions, is it? Am I going to hell? Clear as day. Your fate is sealed. Allow me to describe it to you. I, Mother Superior, hereby sentence you to a hook coming out of a wall from an outer dimensional portal, pulling you out of your bed by your anus and chaining you to the wall where 7 hooded dwarves will decide what to do with you. These dwarves worship an evil tentacle god who goes by the name of Cthulhu. The dwarves begin to slap your body with bloody fishes as you reel and squirm on the wall, unable to move. They then rub oyster sauce all over your nipples. Well, I like oyster sauce, so that's not too bad. Over your nipples, and release a small army of angry otters to lick it off. The otters get overly aggressive towards the end and begin to eat your nipples. Once they've had their fill, the dwarves around the otters up into a... This doesn't even English. This sentence doesn't English. Up into a demon circle and sacrifice them to Cthulhu. He's now been summoned from the rich. Now is like, there's some questions in the game you think like it's written like it's written by an adult, and then like there's things like this and like the bit at the start when it was saying stupid things. It's like it's written by like a child. I think this game might be written by a teenager. He's now been summoned from a ritual otter blood and sinner's nipples. He then uses his giant hook-like tentacles to remove you from the wall by your anus and carry you around from city to city. Little by little he destroys the world and everyone you love as you're forced to watch his mayhem and destruction unfold. In the end he vanishes, disappearing entirely. He leaves you alone as the last person on a devastated planet with a very sore bleeding gaping anus that no one is left alive to stitch back together. I hope you enjoy your hell. You've earned it. Your secret word is nipples. Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Cable Guy with Jim Carrey. The password is nipples. Remember this word. Reveal your fate to the world. The Confession series is meant to be a way of parodying our own content. We wanted to have fun with it all. We wanted everyone to have a good laugh. Fans asked us to make a sex question game, so we had fun with the idea. Also, there's other ones in the series. We hope that you felt slightly disgusted, repulsed, and maybe a little horny. Overall, we hope you smiled at least once during these dark times that the world is in. That's really what we aim to accomplish. We're going to do something extra special with your secret words on this one. Definitely going to be different than what we do with others, but it will all tie to the same main project. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. You left your secret word for us on the test or the horoscope. Oh, so these must be the other games. Okay, I might give these a bash. We've read your feedback and it helped us to construct this project as well as a third instalment of the test that we're currently developing. Don't be afraid, this isn't an opportunity for you to be part of history, it's a chance for you to be part of something greater. Please be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you don't wish to be part of it, leave it out of your comments and we'll not select your name. Thank you for taking the time to answer questions. I know there've been some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will make it all sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I got this game, I think it was like, what, 79 pence? It might have been a pound on Steam, so I haven't really lost out. Although, how long did it take? Pound an hour? That's not too bad for a game, is it? £1 an hour. That's pretty good value. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do. From the bottom of our hearts. I don't think there is any, so who wrote this? Credits, Crystal Cox, Jessica Reyes. So it was a woman who wrote it. I'd like to know how old they were. We've made a list of names of those who have supported our projects along the way. I don't want to say that I've got any interest. I've got any interest, mate. Feel free to check out our other titles. So these are what we've got. The test, the horoscope, Naked News, offensive comedy. I'll check them out on Steam. Well then, it was certainly enlightening. It was just a bit of daft fun. It was a bit shit, really, wasn't it? I genuinely thought it was going to be one of them personality tests at the end where it gives you like a INTB, INTS, whatever thing is. That's what I thought it was. Maybe the game, the test is. We'll see. But anyways, lads, hope you've enjoyed the confession. I shall see you in the next one.